I just stopped here on a second car park and it's full. It's just 6 minutes past 12. For me to drive 1 mile, as you can see, it took me almost 1 hour. 1 hour, look at the car still coming just after 12. Now this show is called the Gloucestershire Vintage and Country Extravaganza. This car show and vintage and steam engine show is as big as the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Really big. This is my second favorite car show here in the United Kingdom. There's so many variety of things here to do, to see, really good for families, for friends, even if you come on your own like Mr. Wick. It's really stunning. I can recommend it. I did miss the last 2 years because I couldn't sometimes, the dates they are the same other shows that I normally go, but this year finally I'm here. Let me to tell you, you are here for a treat because I'm going to give you the full highlights inside and sister for the Extravaganza car show. Let's go. What I like is the variety. Can you see selling all sorts of things here? Lots of thousands of people coming. As you can see, there's some sweets there, there's plenty of food, there's tents there, and people, they sell all sorts of things. And like I said, there's cars and motorcycles here for you to see it. And people, they do bring then, for example, art collection, etc. They've been selling or even exposing here for 3 days. So this is for Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And this is huge, guys. This is huge. I will try to show you as much as possible.
I'm not operational, but I am factory staff. So
you'll see here caravans, perhaps they were from the 50s, if not even older, and from the 60s and even 70s. And that's what I love about this show, is the variety of things they all have here. It's just incredible. This could be one of the first ones, so no wheels. Perhaps this they put on top of a trailer, and look how cute was that. Ah, I love this. This is so cool. Even the kettle, some of the things they got here, the cups, the glasses, they are old-fashioned. Look at that, the sink there. You can wash your hands. You may look, but please do not enter. Thank you. You're welcome. This, it looks mint. It's so cool. I love this. Look at the size of these things. Can I just remind you guys, this is so expensive to maintain. It's not cheap. I spoke with one of the owners. They said they have to drive almost 9 miles. It took them just over 2 hours to arrive here. You kidding me? People, they own this type of steam engines. They live and breathe. What I mean by that, they do need to start it almost every week. Look at this guy. He's even eating by the steam engine because he loves this. You do need to have a passion for this type of vehicles. Wow, and I met several people. These people, they're incredible. They spend a large amounts of time and money so we can come here and enjoy it. Even a classic car. They are so old. I don't know even if it works. This is so cool. Look at that, look at the... That is not good for the environment, I suppose. It wouldn't pass the MOT. Look at this one, they just go inside. It's going to show off. That is quite fast, actually. Oh my goodness, people, this is the biggest steam engine show, I would have to say, here in the United Kingdom. There's over 20 just on one row. I have counted over 100 already. What a beautiful day to come to this show. Not only you can have some food there, it says street food, there's plenty of places here. Actually, this is so big, guys. They got a few buses just that way where they can take you all the way around. This is a few miles, let me to tell you. People, they bring their own caravans and motorhomes, as you can see it there, but there's all sorts of vehicle. Look at that Rolls Royce. You kidding me? Look at this. It's not cheap to maintain, guys. You do need to have a passion for this type of vehicles. People, they do collect all sorts of things like army vehicles here, or military, whatever you want to call them, and that is so cool. Only here I will see the best one and the most rarity vehicles. So cool. Even the chairs and the table, they look old-fashioned. What is that, the Caravan, maybe? That was for the VIP, I reckon. He looks so cute. And look at that, there's not one, but there's several. Look how cute is that one as well. And they bring their own vehicle as well, and it's so cool. This company is Camel Lorries. They run between 1922 and 1988. Unfortunately, they are not into business, but this guy, I think, brought the business or the name, and now he still sells all sorts of prints, photos, and I think some clothing as well. Look at this tractor. It's missing a headlight, but I understand. It's full of rust. This is very old. The guy doesn't have no money, so he brings the tractor as the way as it is. Oh. Are you kidding me? So he's not putting a new headlight, he's not fixing this. He doesn't have even a pad in the seat, just in the backrest, but he's having plenty of beers. This is not acceptable. Who's the owner of this tractor? I want to have a chat with him.
The main manufacturers of steam being, of course, John Fowlers. They were easily the biggest. You also had, right next door to them, McLarens.
After I have seen the steam trains and engine, etc., wow, the smell is unbearable. There's hundreds of here. Like I said, this is the biggest here in the United Kingdom and perhaps in the world. People, they bring even cranes. But why? To expose them, because some of them, as you can see, that one is very old. Oh my goodness, look how tall they are. This is so cool. This perhaps is from, I would say, 50s, 60s. You wouldn't surprise me, actually, it would be old. Ah, that one is the one who makes cement, and somebody bring their products to expose here to people. But look what sort of vehicles they are here. A dumper. Oh wow, look at that machine. It's got a wide body kit. Are you kidding me? I didn't know you could kit these things. This is so cool. Only a show like this can bring all sorts of variety of vehicles here. This one is a JCB 4D. They made it between 1968 and 1973. This is a 1989 Norjo shopper. This was made, I think, in Sweden, and the last one they have made was back 1994. Now, this was supposed to be for housewives and even older people. Unfortunately, with the European laws, they did kill this vehicle. I think they did sold over 30,000 of them. Now, that is cool. It looks like the old-fashioned taxi from New York. You kidding? This is unique. You see, that's why I love this show. Look at the variety of stuff they put it here. You kidding me? 1978, 1985. Oh, this is so cool. Look at this, guys. For you to have an idea what type of vehicles they bring here, one-offs, and some of them actually, they are very expensive, guys. This is a 1961 Plymouth. So stunning, these cars. Look at that interior in red and cream. Oh my goodness, this is stunning. Now this person, for example, is showing off their toys, and some of them, they are not cheap. Some of them actually, they are not for sale. People, they just come here and expose what they have, and I think that is a difference. That's why I love this show. This is a very old one. Oh my goodness. Perhaps that is the place where they made them. Look at that. to clean a chimney, that's what they use that. This is cool. I admire this type of people. Wow, what a collection. This is so stunning. I remember those pumps because my first push bike, yes, I did that to use it. I think the majority of them, they do have those type of pumps for the tires. This person likes to collect horses with a carriage behind. That is cool. This is not cheap. Actually, I got one more or less similar to one of those. Jerry cans, old-fashioned ones. He paint them. Wow, this is so cool. I've been coming here for years, and I just love the stuff people they do bring. This is one of my favorites, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it's got furniture. This is decorated in an old-fashioned way, and oh my goodness, I remember all of these so well, guys. Look at this. This fun fair for children. Oh my goodness, this is cool and rare. Actually, all of them, they are classic, so very old. This is like vintage now. People, they collect these for years, and some of these items, they are not cheap, guys. And look at that, they bring them here so we can all see it. Some people, they sell art. Look at this. This is a gentleman actually who does make these things. There's the Ferrari horse here. What is that? 2 lions and the bull's head. Is expensive, maybe. I don't know if he's selling or not. All these pumps, old-fashioned ones. You kidding me? I didn't know they are collectible. Is that a jack? I think it is. This is a mini market they did inside this huge tent where they got French food and even drinks. I know the French, they are good with their champagne. Look at him. He's very happy by his car. And if you want, you can have some healthy food there as well. There's lots of food you can try here, and I think drinks as well. Thank you. If you like your healthy stuff, this would be the right place to come. I just tried those ones. They are roasted with cinnamon, but all of them, they are roasted. This is more like savory, but it's still good. It's still good and very healthy, guys. I had to grab this cake made with cinnamon because cinnamon is really good. Let's go to review it very quickly. Wow, oh my goodness, this is really delicious. Mr. Wig has approved. And we are in the right direction to see the classic cars. And some of them, you don't see them anywhere. Like this Lambretta from the Royal Mail. Oh, they bring even their cat, guys. Look at this BMW. You kidding me? This is so rare. A Morris Oxford, so rare. This is the second that I have seen, and I don't know even if that was the car that I saw, a classic car. This is so cool. Nice detail here with the gauge where you can see how hot is the engine. So if the thing would move up, you'd have, I reckon, to stop, because these cars, they would get hot very quickly. This is a 1923 Morris Oxford Bull Moors. It's just not cars, it's tractors as well. This is a Ferguson that I do have a table at my home made from the top part and the front of a Ferguson tractor. There's the craft market here. So cool, the variety of stuff they have here. This is just mind-blowing. Yeah, something is wrong here. I'm gonna speak with the organizers. So they say here is motorcycle exhibitor parking, and people, they park the cars. I never saw so many steam engines ever in my life. If you look at this row, there's 30 maybe, and here I can't even see the end, guys. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. They will sell all sorts of parts here and even maybe tools, because you'd be surprised as is in this type of places where you will find people selling unique tools and parts that you can't find them sometimes on internet, and you can make even an offer. I'm here in a section just for motorcycles, from new to old, and very old, some of them. Is that the motorcycle similar to the one that Steve McQueen used it? This is so cool. Look at that. And look at this off-road one, it looks mean. Another Triumph, and several Triumphs here. Look how many there are here. There's over 1,000 motorcycles here, but there's one that is particularly, I'm very fond, and this is the Honda Monkey. Did you know actually it's one of the biggest clubs in the world? What year is that? 1979. And the new ones, they still look more or less the same. This is so cool. This is on the XR, and I had the XL, I think so, 650, but it was so similar to this one, the Yamaha R1 from the end of 90s, and this bike now is worth a lot of money. A Honda SP2 that is so stunning, and next to it there's the Kawasaki KR1S. This is a two-stroke. I don't know what motorcycle is this one. Is this a Moto Guzzi? Because the engine, normally they are on that position. That's what it looks to me. Panic 999. Oh, if you have an accident, you call the 999. It's the first time that I came across a Vespa with a sidecar. These motorcycles, they are the small tank, so you need to have a can in the back. The Suzuki RGV 250 with the Pepsi racing colors. These motorcycles, now they are expensive. A Douglas from 1928. This is a speedway dirty truck. You kidding me? 500cc. This is so cool. This is so cool and different. There's another one there. (1980) Coventry machinist, ordinary bicycle, penny farthing. Oh, I'm not interested if this is that type of push bike. No, this is cool and rare. Look at that. Maybe from the First or Second World War, that has been renovated, nut and bolt with a small trailer. But look how many there are here. So many of them, they are really cool. I did have a few of them that I will try to mention when I will see. I had a chopper and I had the BMX. Now this one's apparently was the first electric cars. I call them cars because it's got three wheels in Coventry. The government did support in the 80s, I think it was 1984, but after that they never supported them again. And how cool is they are here for the public to notice. What is that, guys? That is different. I like it. Look, all sorts of push bikes here. Wow. One of my friends, he had one similar to that one, maybe to that one. You could do even wheelies with that type of push bike. Now, there's the ones where they are more appealing to me because I did have one of them. It was a BMX, very similar to that one. What is that? Is that from the Back to the Future? No, that is cool. That is cool. You could have even the clothes as well. There's a few BMX here and how stunning they look. And I did have one of those. It's called the Chopper. There's plenty of here. Mine was more similar to that purple just there, where I did have one of them. Hello, sir. This is so cool for children and for adults. Some of them, they did have the gear like that one. Oh, can you see? It's got 3-speed gear, but others they didn't have. And that one is got as well. I found this section of the push bikes incredible. What they put it together here, is just outstanding, guys. I do appreciate. Can you see the variety of things they are here? Look at this one for two people. It's got a small engine in the back. It does help. Look at that. Maybe this is from the 50s, but let's see if I'm right. I was right. 1953. This is called the 40. No, this is called the Sun Wasp. The model is the 40 double gens. You kidding? You kidding? This is unique and very rare. Wow, blow me away, blow me away. Look at this, guys. Look at the variety. It's just incredible, especially those ones with the big wheels in the front. They are really incredible and unique, and I do believe they are not cheap. All of them, they got a chain. Doesn't surprise me. You could nick them.
We'll go to the mature end of the spectrum.
There's plenty of choice of food here. This is just a small area, but there's more. There's an indoor as well inside that tent where you can go and eat. There's plenty of choice here. Classic cars, they will be on this area. I have done just half, and I've been here a good couple hours, and oh my goodness, plenty of American cars. Like we got this Ford Estate from the 60s perhaps. Oh my goodness, I'm going to tell you, we're going to see amazing things like this Chevrolet. There's a Trans Am there that is such a big fun American cars. Look at this, from the right to left, from a Chevrolet to another Chevrolet, my goodness. Have you heard about the Imperial Crown? Oh my goodness, this is so stunning. You see what I'm talking about? This show is unique. A 1929 Cadillac Fleetwood. Oh my goodness. It's like it came from today, from the factory. That is cool. I reckon this is very expensive. I don't want to put, but I'm going to say at least of £1 million, as we got here AC Cobra. What is that? That I think is a Chevrolet. It's on the air right. This is the coolest Cadillac that I have seen ever. This is outstanding. Look at that. It's got something on top of the dashboard. It makes sense. He put this type of material because the leather does reflect on his eyes and you can't see it very well. Left-hand drive, and how cool is that? You can see the front wheel, so I presume he's got air ride, but you can't see the back wheel there. Can you see? You can't see the tire. This is cool and incredible. I'm gonna say this is from the 50s for sure. Look at the chrome. What a nice detail with the top headlights and the lower headlights as well. Love the matte paint. It's not shiny, but it's cool. It's got personality. Look at the detail of the back of this car. It's like a jet fighter. Isn't this cool? Ford pickup, and this is cool. The paint disappear is full of rust, and I do like it. This is so stunning. Citroen 2CV. I'm such a big fan of this car. There's plenty here on the right-hand drive. There's a few on the left-hand drive, like this one. Vanessa, Chronic Tacos, Californian street vans, old school, back off, GMC van. If you don't know, guys, this van is a replica of the series of the A-Team, and oh my goodness, what a good memories I do have. If you never watch, go on YouTube and see the A-Team series. Absolutely incredible. The back rear spoiler in red. If you like Cadbury chocolate like Mr. Wig, you need to have one of those. Let me to see if there's any chocolate in the back. Ah, there's a box full of chocolate. This gentleman is so kind to me that he gave me all the box. Thank you. I need to grab as many as I can, guys, so before this gentleman gives me a black eye. Mr. Wig just got lots of chocolates. Hot rods here. He's got a small trailer. Beautiful, that one. I think it's a Ford. Look how cool they look. My goodness, look at the steering wheel. Is upwards. These cars, they are unique. Can you see? Rover P6 3.5cc. This is a genuine police car. Actually, the police in the 80s or even in the 70s, they did brought hundreds of them. A Jaguar E-Type is still got the original paint, the Mitsubishi Evo 5. This car is so stunning. Audi TT Mark 1 soon will be a classic. Look at this motorhome. It's been painted by hand, but it looks stunning. Oh, it's got a dog inside. A classic BMW. I think it's the 5 Series. There's another classic car here. And then, what's happening here? There's a pig here. This Mini looks cool. What a nice detail. It's got a carbon bonnet. You kidding me? That is so cool. Different seats, slightly wide body kit here. Oh, and a trailer. Remember, guys, a Mini is a small car, so it always does need a trailer. Range Rovers. They are now very expensive, actually. They do cost more than the new model there. This is a fast Range Rover. The body just disappeared. This is my favorite of the Lotus Esprit, the GT3 Twin Turbo. The Camper Vans Club together with the Volkswagen Transporter, and there's a few here where people actually, they can stay here 3 days because 3 days is a long day. so people they can sleep and stay inside. This Volkswagen camper is cool. He had a different body attached, but it looks amazing. The Porsche Cayman, what is he doing here? The Citroen Saxo, the 2CV, what is that? The Citroen ZX, I think so. This is so rare. I haven't seen them on the road ever again. They disappear, but some people they do bring them here. And it's not one ZX here. Actually, there's another there. Look at this camper van, so stunning. It is for sale, £5,000. Maybe it doesn't have the engine. This is the Mini Club, and really beautiful minis here. Different colors, different models, so stunning this car. After so many years, it has put a smile on me. This is a convertible, and look at this one with a sunroof, huge one, in British racing green. For the first time, I come across this 1963 Bond equipped GT2 Plus 2. Now, they made these cars between 1962 and 1964. This is the original Bond, because when they started making them, actually was a three-wheeler rather than the four-wheeler. And when they did, they started to build them. And I think those ones, they are based on the Triumph. Both cars, they are really stunning. They've cut more than enough of this Volkswagen camper van. This Bristol, this is stunning, isn't it? It just reminds me a little of the AC Cobra. Lotus Carlton in British racing green. This car looks incredible. The Jaguar XJS, such a big fan, special with a 12-cylinder. Peugeot 205 GTI 1.9. There's so many clubs here. I think this is the MG. This is something else. It could be the Bristol. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen even enough, guys. I haven't seen even enough. Oh my goodness, look at the size of this thing. I didn't know they've been making Austin 1800s, perhaps the 1600s, or even less than that, for over 60 years. It used to be an ambulance. They converted to a motorhome. Rare Citroen GS 1220. That is the first time I came across one. Classic tractor here. And wow, what a treat. What is that, the Northern? I think it's the Northern here by the Range Rovers. Wow, what is that, the Morgan? Maybe I'm wrong. Nevertheless, this is cool, isn't it? Look at this Fiat, guys. This looks mint and beautiful. I need to show you this, guys. Look at this, the Granada Club. Sometimes you see one or even none. I came here to the Extravaganza car show in Cirencester, and I've seen almost 20 of them. This is a rare car, the SLK 32 AMG. My goodness, this is a fast car, let me to tell you. What is that, a Morgan? An outstanding, very expensive these days. The BMW 3-litre CSI. The Panard, oh my goodness, there's several here. This is the Panard Club, so there's different models. What a shame they don't make them. Isn't this one in light blue so stunning? The Jaguar Club, there's plenty of Jaguar Clubs. That is the XJS convertible. That is rare. The new generation of XJSs, we got here the Type. We got the Jaguar 150 convertible, another XJS, and the new generation of the Jaguars. Jaguar XK supercharger. This one has got 550 brake horsepower. Such a big fan of the Austin Ely. There's so many here. This club is incredible. They got it together. They bring the best cars that you can think. And how many there are here. This gentleman is going to be here for 3 days and he's tired already. Alfa Romeo Spider, such a big fan of this car. The Gilburn GT, this is rare. This car is so stunning. The Ford Probe, so stunning. I do like these cars. Such a shame they don't make them anymore. Land Rovers. Wow, look at that Ford Escort. Is that a proper racing car? It's got the off-road cage, wide body kit. Oh my goodness, I reckon this is a weapon. There's awesome cars here. The Mazda MX-5, this is the best-selling convertible car in the world, if you want to know. There's a Honda Prelude, Renault 5 GT Turbo, Max Power cars. They are so popular because all of them, they start with these cars. This car looks mint. The Ford Sierra Cosworth, these cars, they are expensive. The Ford XRT, perhaps. Oh, there's a Mini Estate. Cool. Plenty of Minis here. That's what I like these clubs. What is that? An oval racing car? This is cool. This is fast, I have to say. I'm gonna end here, almost 5 hours, and I think I just saw 70%. This is so big. They got buses here inside the show to take you around or to a different part of the show. And this was incredible. I'm handing here just behind me the Ford Sierra RS 500 limited edition. This very expensive. I'm here with a club. It's called the Ford Racing. So I'm presuming they will have racing cars here like this one. That's why so many of them actually, they do have a roll cage inside. What amazing cars there, the club they do have. And there's a few Renault Turbo, as you can see it there. And how incredible was this? I can recommend it. Fingers crossed. I do pray that next year I can come and see these amazing cars. They are here display and outstanding. This is so cheap actually to come here. It wasn't expensive. This is good value for money. More diversity, more different cars, new, old. They got even, I found 2 supercars. So, but there's so many cars. This is so big. If I wanted to make all the video of all the cars they are here, I would have to make 2 or 3 videos for sure, 100%. I have no doubts. I'm absolutely shattered, to tell you the truth. It's time to go home. But I had so much fun, guys. There was amazing cars here, tractors, rare vehicles that I never saw them, dumpers, etc. You name it. This was incredible. People, they come and they show their collected items they got at home, or even they modify the vans accordingly to those times where people, they did like those times, perhaps the 50s and the 60s. Look at that old lorry is living right now. Can you see there? That is so cool, isn't it? Oh my goodness, what a good memories I have from this. This was incredible. From the 4x4s, racing cars, there's this Escort racing car. My goodness, was incredible. I had a wonderful time. Hope you do come here, guys. Don't forget, it's 3 days here. I'm here on Saturday, so tomorrow is another day. Come here next year. It's called the Extravaganza, a car show and steam engines, etc. This was outstanding, I have to say. This is one of my favorites, I have to say, just after the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Nevertheless, guys, if you did enjoy this type of video, may I ask you kindly if you would like and subscribe, because Mr. Wig will be very grateful, and you do help me to reach the 30,000 subscribers. That's why I'm asking. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. You are all awesome. I'll see you on the next one.